All right, we're back with JD and JT in the afternoon, and I'm back with my two co-hosts after a rough first segment there, but
blame Fitz.
I apologize for my actions.
we kind of lost it, but we gained it back.
The City Island plug apologizes.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna keep on with that.
Not really.
You owe me 3 lobsters for that.
3 lobsters.
You owe me 3 lobsters.
Come to me,
Anyway.
I'll give you a lobster.
Anyway, we're getting ready to talk about some MLB playoffs
You already know that, boy.
and some future predictions because they were great this weekend.
Very good.
Yeah, they were.
Very good.
In this
Dodgers
weekend,
up
What?
6-1.
My what?
they were really good. Anyway, before we get into it, this is kind of what happened over the weekend. Very briefly, if you weren't paying attention, I don't know why you weren't, but you might have not been.
Next stop, Baltimore. The Royals will play in the American League Championship Series.
And sends the Orioles to the next round. And a ground ball to third. Flaherty, second base. Scope, the turn in time! And the Baltimore Orioles sweep the Tigers.
All right. So that was basically what happened. And in the ALCS, we're going to have the Orioles and the Royals.
Yep.
It should be good.
Gonna be very, very interesting.
You said it. You like the Orioles from day one.
I have.
And right now, they're making some moves.
Did I not say the Royals though? Did I not? I said the last
said-
time. I said the last time they were in the playoffs. I believe they won. They won the.
They
World
did win and
Series.
all, but
You know, my prediction last week
And that,
was
that was a very
the
big one.
Pirates.
my prediction
and the
last week
Royals
was
in the World
Royals
Series.
and Pirates, but clearly
The Pirates are out.
Yeah.
I knew that would happen. But
I want it to be.
I wanted a Cinderella story. You know, baseball hasn't seen one
You
of
think
those.
it doesn't always happen.
Who's
that
in the
way.
NLCS again?
Not yet.
Not
Hasn't
yet.
been decided.
Haven't played
Tonight
yet.
we have
Tonight
we
we have
have
the
Game 4 between the Dodgers and Cardinals, and we also have Game 4 of Nationals and the
Yes.
Giants. In the series,
Natty's gonna take that, boy.
the Giants are up 2-1, and the Cardinals are up 2-1. And right now they're pitching Kershaw tonight on 4 days rest.
Then
I would. Did he give up the lead when they were up 6-1? Did they give up? Did
Yeah.
He?
Yeah,
They
that
was him? I
smacked
thought-
him
yeah,
around.
Yeah.
They were up 6-1.
Okay, this
right?
is what happened. First inning, home run, 1-0. Dodgers come back, tie it. Then they get some runs for him. However many, I don't. This is why we
Believe it
need a
was
stat guy.
6-1.
This is why we need a stat guy. And
Wrong.
then
You're just good for nothing.
and then we had all those runs, and then came another home run, and then he just lost it in that one inning, and he gave up like 7 more runs, and they tied it or they went ahead, and then the Dodgers tried to come back and they couldn't, and then they lost game 1. In a game they could have won, but Kershaw lost his cool,
Very, very.
which is very uncharacteristic.
Very rare to see him do that.
Especially since he's the best pitcher in baseball.
Probably
Him to
best,
just
best player.
lose it like that was pretty wow. I mean, honestly, if you think about it, Kershaw losing it in the playoffs like that is the equivalent of Pedro Martinez losing it back in his day.
Very rare. Pedro was a pretty good with the Red Sox. Obviously I hate him because he was with
Obviously,
the Red Sox.
I don't like him
Yankees,
either, but
yeah.
and that whole thing with I'm your poppy, and I guess the Yankees are my daddy. I remember that. I'll never forget that. That was so great. But anyway, so who do you guys believe is going to finish off the series tonight? Giants or the Cardinals? And tell me why. The pitching matchups are for the Dodgers and Cardinals, Kershaw against Shelby Miller.
Okay.
And then for the Giants and Nationals game, you have Gio Gonzalez against Ryan Vogelsong.
Kershaw's gonna get it done.
So you think it goes to Game 5 when we head back to they
Yes.
head back to LA?
Yes. Nationals lose.
Nationals lose tonight.
Giants just always find a way.
I told you the Giants and Cardinals, they know how to win.
They always find a way. I don't know how.
They have
but
good
always do.
manager. They have good managers.
They do. But yeah, I believe the Dodgers, even though he's on 4 days rest, Clayton Kershaw, he's still the best pitcher.
I hate when they say short rest because 4 days is good.
Very good. How long does it usually take him to pitch? Like
It's
what?
5. They usually go 5 days,
Yeah.
but short days rest to me is 3 days. That's short rest.
Yes.
If a pitcher's pitching on 3 days rest, that's really short.
4 days.
Well, 4 days is good. It's not bad. So I don't know why everybody's freaking out that Kershaw's pitching on 4 days rest. He also was out for like a good 3 weeks.
I think we talked about that last week.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
and he
did.
has a bunch of innings saved up anyway. So why not use him for this?
Very true. Very true.
Especially in a game that they need, elimination game, where if they don't win, they're done.
I feel like they're gonna come through. Yasiel Puig, he's just been
Yasiel Puig's been playing
disappointing.
well.
What
You
do
think?
Just disappointing.
He had a triple yesterday.
Yeah, but didn't they lose yesterday?
But it wasn't his fault.
Yeah, but he struck out in like 7 consecutive games.
You know who's been playing well and it's been undermined?
Who?
Bryce Harper.
I remember when they wanted to bench him. He hit that home run.
Bryce
the other
Harper
day.
is only
said that
4
last
years
week?
older than us.
That's scary.
That's only 4 years
Not
older
even.
than
No,
us.
you're off.
How, what, 3?
3.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
His rookie year, he was in the All-Star game.
He's great. Bryce Harper's great.
They were like, "Oh, let's bench him. Look what he's doing. He's one of the future stars of the MLB."
Did you know that
he's a
he
potential Hall of Famer, absolutely.
he is, I believe it was like 3rd on the list for 21 years or younger in the playoffs, hitting the most home runs.
How many
On that list is Miguel Cabrera at number 1 with 4,
Okay.
Mickey Mantle, and I forgot who else
Stat
was on that
guy.
list.
Ooh,
This is our stat guy right there.
Morale, you're just disgusting.
Wow, all right.
Whoa,
that's harsh.
just
That's a
disgusting.
bit-
You're going to get muted in a few
That's
seconds.
harsh.
Just disgusting. Do your job.
Hey, get back to the show.
Right.
Anyway, so based on that, let's get to the ALCS now. Who do you think wins?
Royals.
Royals, and how many?
Royals. I think it's a clean sweep.
I don't know about
A clean
I
sweep.
don't know about all that.
We're doing bold predictions. I'm doing
If
I didn't-
we're
they didn't have to be
if we're
bold.
If we're
I'm
going
going
that
bold. I'm going bold.
You're going too bold.
clean.
That's bold.
You're going too
Clean
bold.
sweep.
Clean
You're
sweep.
going against the Orioles.
So it's done.
They're
Clean-
hungry.
Clean sweep.
Wow.
I don't know about all that.
I trust them.
Nah.
I really do.
I don't think it's a clean
Nah.
sweep.
They're hitting.
I think it
they're-
goes 7.
They're hitting.
Yeah.
Their
I
speed.
don't know about 7.
I think it goes 7.
I don't know about 7. Maybe 5 or 6.
7.
I think it's gonna be a quick series.
I don't think so. Okay. Honestly, they both have really good bullpens. I don't think that the Orioles have that good of a rotation. Not as good as the Royals.
Exactly.
They have James Shields going in game 1, obviously.
Their pitching is just better.
I think their pitching is better. But
Their
I don't think
their
it's sweet.
speed is a lot better.
They hit the ball well. Eric Hosmer's been playing out of his mind.
Who's that guy? The
The first baseman.
What is his name? Lorenzo.
Oh, Lorenzo Kane in
Yeah,
center field?
yeah.
Yeah, he's great too.
They're playing great ball.
And they're playing great defense.
Yeah. Like I said, bold prediction.
I don't know.
I have if the Royals.
I want them to win. I think they're going to win.
If the
But I don't
Royals,
think it's a clean sweep.
if the Royals win the World Series, I have a prediction the Cubs are going to win it next year because anything is possible. Anything is possible now.
All right.
Anything's possible. 30 years. When's the last time the Royals?
Third? Oh, Royals. I thought you were going to say the Cubs. It's
When's
been
the-
like over 100 years for the Cubs.
When's the last time the Royals were in the playoffs?
They're in the playoffs in 85, and they won it all.
That was the last time, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
But that was with George Brett. George Brett was the man.
I feel like if they're back in the playoffs now and they're getting to the ALCS, they're looking to get that.
I can't believe you said the Cubs. I cannot believe you
Yeah,
said
that
that.
That's
was-
the way it's
I watched
looking like.
I watched the
No, that
30
was
for
wild.
30 the other day.
What?
Again.
Bartman?
Yeah.
I don't
that's
blame
a
the-
great one.
I don't blame
Actually,
the
by the
guy.
way, there's another 30 for 30 tonight.
What's it on?
It's about Boston College players and how they used to shave points because of the mob.
Really?
Looks pretty
You know,
good.
the last 30 for 30 was great.
They're all great.
The last 30 for 30 was great.
Which
About
one?
Danny, what's he? I forgot his last name. His name is Danny. He coaches Cardinal Hayes in the Bronx now. He
All right.
he was on the
Who
Bombers.
cares
going
about
too
Cardinal
far.
Hayes?
That's pretty harsh.
Well, long story short, he was 16.
That's so harsh.
He was 16 playing in a 14U league, and he was throwing like 80.
Oh,
Up
Danny.
and
Yeah, Danny Almonte.
Yeah. But you know what I say doesn't matter. But when you know it, it's okay.
Because I didn't know what you were talking about.
You just safe. You just throw things out there. You just throw
You
things
just
out
throw
there.
things, but I catch W's and you catch L's. So
Whoa.
All right.
That's enough. Anyway, getting back to baseball.
This guy's ridiculous.
So then, who makes it in the National League?
Dodgers.
Dodgers.
Oh my God, I'm so tired of the Dodgers
Why?
because they're trying to be like the Yankees
No
I
one's
don't
gonna
like
be
it.
like the Yankees, but they're
Their payroll,
Magic
they can do
Johnson
it.
buying all these players. And I don't
trust
know
the
if they could get it
Dodgers.
done.
Their Dodgers pitching, it's been iffy, but hey,
I mean, their 1-2 punch is probably the best in baseball,
Exactly.
and Kershaw and Greinke, but I don't like it.
why?
I don't. It's too popular of a pick, and usually when you go with the too popular of a pick, that's usually when they fall.
The
and they don't
popular
win.
pick. The popular pick is either saying the Giants, most likely. Imagine it's Nationals Royals. I mean, yeah, Nationals.
That's gonna
Royals.
get no ratings.
I'd watch it.
You would, but not.
I would. Bryce Harper is my favorite player in the league.
Really?
I absolutely love Bryce Harper.
I like Trout way better.
Everybody loves Stroud.
Everyone loves
Everybody loves
He's
Stroud.
a beast.
But Bryce Harper, he's like that X factor. You never know what he's gonna do.
I guess. I don't know.
He's
Anyway.
like the bad. He's the bad.
Okay,
boy.
so then if the Dodgers and Royals make it, who wins? Who wins it all?
I'm saying the Royals just because
The Royals win it
they're
all.
just building off momentum. After I think at that Athletics game,
That was a great game.
I turned off the game. I'm thinking it's over. Then
I
I
did
look at my
too.
phone, ESPN update, the one few update that they actually give. Not about
I
LeBron
don't
James.
want to talk about those E ESPN updates.
But I actually see it like, oh, Royals, score one run. I'm like, all right, let me just turn back on the game, and then wow, they really just made this comeback, and I'm just like, they're not gonna win this game. Then it goes into extra
did.
innings, and they do.
It was a great game.
This is probably the best.
All games this postseason so far have been pretty great.
Yeah.
Except for the whole series of the Tigers and Orioles. That's just been bad. That was bad.
Tigers, they just disappoint me.
They disappoint me too. They have the potential to be so great.
They're the Texas Rangers of old. They would always get,
Ooh, the Texas Rangers.
they
That
would
was
get,
bad.
they would get to, the ALCS.
Speaking of Texas Rangers, you know who makes me sad?
Who?
Josh Hamilton. He was so great. He was honestly
did he get
probably
that,
my
like-
favorite player.
Didn't he get that $100 million contract?
Yeah,
from
and then
the
he got that
Angels?
big payday, and then he's just not the same anymore.
He's just still getting his money. I think that's all he cares about right now. He's still getting paid.
It shouldn't be about that though. I hate when that happens.
At the
in
end of the day,
in professional
it's their
sports,
job.
when guys get money and then they just get complacent and they don't play hard anymore.
Just
Look at J.J. Watt.
I guess. I mean,
Got his money and is probably leading MVP right now, arguably.
Oh, for defense, most likely.
When guys get their money, they should play harder. I'm sorry. You shouldn't.
But they're getting older in age. They're getting older. They're just like, my body's not the same. I can't keep doing this. I gotta
But
worry. I have a
baseball's
family.
different.
I have a
But
family.
baseball's different in the sense that you can play till you're 40 and still be pretty good.
Who's pretty-
Case in point, Mariano Rivera. Man,
Came in
he's
for-
42
came
years
in
old.
for one inning.
It doesn't matter.
One.
He has the
inning.
same pitch every time.
Or
You know it's coming.
One inning.
You know it's coming. You know the pitch is coming, but you still can't hit it.
Shout out to Dirty Diana. Shout out to
Dirty Diana.
Shout out to
who's
Dirty
looking in
Diana
on the show.
You know what's funny about Mariano Rivera? I just want to say one thing, quick thing.
Oh, here we go.
It's a story. It's a quick story. I'll
Okay.
tell you. Kyle Benjamin, a kid I graduated with, me and Justin graduated with.
I did not go to Spelman.
Okay, besides the point.
Okay.
Kyle goes to a baseball clinic, and it just so happened that Mariano Rivera's son went to the same clinic. Now, I don't know, the pitching coach was done with him. The pitching coach went up to Kyle and said, I just taught Mariano Rivera's son how to throw a cutter. Now, I just found it ironic.
Oh my God.
It's funny, because Mariano
What's
Rivera.
funny about
Mariano Rivera is known for his cutter. He has the best cutter of all time. Why would you need a pitching coach to teach your son how to throw a cutter when you have
he's
the?
still not. I just. Oh my God. I'm getting really close to the mute button for that.
I'm about to
You see?
leave.
You see?
It's okay.
You're about to leave?
I'm about to leave.
We still love
Quitter.
you on the show.
Quitter.
Don't quit.
You're such a quitter.
Anyway,
No
yeah,
snowies
but
for Justin.
if you get your money, especially in baseball, you should continue to play hard.
Yeah.
I don't think that's too much to ask for.
I mean, that's just the way it is. It's not, it's not what people. It's just the way it is. Steve Nash. Look what he's.
In reality, that's their job.
Yeah, exactly. At the end of the day, it's your job.
No, it's their job, meaning it's their source of income. No,
I mean, but they're getting paid.
All right.
What do you say?
Regardless of whether you play hard, don't play hard, they're still getting their money, so they don't
Exactly.
care about
They
what
don't need to.
They
give.
should care.
They
You
don't
trade
know.
them. You trade them. They're still getting paid.
This is the reality, and this is America. People do not care.
I mean, A-Rod's making $60 million for the
I don't want to talk about
for his rest of his contract.
I do not like
He's one of the
Alex
smartest.
Rodriguez, and I don't
He's
like
one of
him.
the smartest people I
Alex
know.
Rodriguez's salary is more
He's
than
gonna
the
be
whole
hated.
Kansas City
He's gonna
Royals
get
roster.
booed.
He also should have an asterisk next to his name in just about every stat possible.
He's gonna be
you wanna
hated.
really
He's gonna
think about
get
it.
booed. But when he goes up to that plate, I'm making 60 million for the rest of my life. What are you doing?
I guess.
I'm making more than your whole organization. What are you? Who are you to tell me
makes
anything?
sense.
That's why I respect A-Rod.
Makes more than the
I
whole
don't
Kansas
respect
City
him.
I
Royals
respect him.
organization.
I can't stand him. I don't like A-Rod.
I'm right there with you, pal.
His
a
money
bum.
likes him.
He's a bum.
He's not a bum.
He is a bum.
All right.
He's a cheater.
He's
also
getting
a cheater.
getting blackballed by the MLB.
How so?
We need a whole year suspension. A whole.
You got
year.
caught.
Doing what?
This is the second time.
What did he tell me? What he did?
He lied about it.
Okay. What did Ryan Braun do? He only got suspended what?
He got suspended for 100 games or 50 games.
They
That's the
suspended-
first offense, though. That's the first offense.
Okay. They tried. The MLB tried to blackball him.
I don't
They
think
they weren't trying to make an example out of him. They were not.
course.
Okay.
because he was their superstar for a long time. Alex Rodriguez was the face of baseball.
They tried to make an example out of him, which isn't fair. Which is not fair.
He just didn't serve his time. It's annoying. Just serve your time.
Technically the first offense shouldn't even count because that poll was just to test for if he was doing PEDs. They said there would be
He's
no
on the list.
but they said there would be no penalties if you were on this list. We just wanted to know.
Okay, but
then
after
the story
that,
leaked. Then the story leaked, and then technically this is his first offense.
after that, just take
Technically.
your punishment.
Let me just take it. Why?
Everybody
why
else
is he not
took their 50 game or 25 game punishment.
Why- so he's
why
one
does
for
he have
fighting?
to be like, oh no?
So why-
I'm Alex Rodriguez. I'm above everybody. I shouldn't be suspended.
But that's his first offense. That's not.
So then take the punishment.
Why is he taking
Take the 50 games.
But they didn't give him a 50 games. They banned him for the whole year.
That was after the fact. He tried to fight it.
So that
And-
makes it right.
but then
that
he
makes
lied.
It right. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this. We're not gonna do this. We're not
If
gonna
you
do this.
fight something, the penalty is going to be that much more.
But why?
Because
If he's
that's the way
fighting
the
some-
world works, and that's
That's
the way
not. But that's not how. If it's his first penalty and he wanted to fight it, they said, "Oh, not 50 games. All right, we'll just suspend you the whole season." That sounds right.
if you fight something that you're wrong for, you're gonna get given a harsher penalty.
Why?
Because
It's the way life is.
The rule says it's your first. It's
If
your
you
first
go
offense. You
fight-
will get 50 games.
If you-
because then he tried to play the Yankees and he tried to not play.
How do you try not? He wants to play. The Yankees have been trade. Brian Cashman has not been trying to trade this man for at least 2 years now.
I would try and trade him. I don't want that
But
on my team.
Nobody's picking up that contract, so you're done. You're with him for the rest of his contract.
And honestly, he saved us some money by just finally taking the year penalty.
He's still making $60 million.
And I
62
still hate
million.
him, but life
you
is
still
life.
didn't sign my hat.
Right, Fitz. I met Alex Rodriguez.
I met him too, and
I
he did
don't
not
like
sign
him.
my hat.
I don't care.
He keeklied me.
I took
There you go.
He
All
used it. That's you can
right.
we
See?
can use
It's
it.
gonna become
it
catchy
works.
now.
It works.
Getting keek lead is not fun.
it
hurts.
I got keeklied last weekend
By who?
by some girl.
Okay.
All right.
Quiet down. We're talking about baseball.
Are they making a sign for us? What does it
Yeah,
say?
don't read it. It's okay. We go to commercial when we want.
Adriana, I love you.
Okay.
All right.
more shouts out. I don't know. I feel like
Shouts out to Lisa. We didn't get Lisa last time. Shout out to Lisa.
You're dead, wavy.
I don't know what that means. Sweet Island Connect is borderline mute again. He's about to get muted.
He really is.
The hood loves me.
You live in City Island. There's no.
Anyway,
Why do we entertain him?
I don't know. Anyway, so your predictions.
Super Bowl?
No,
I mean,
not
I'm Super Bowl. I'm sorry.
World Series.
World Series. Royals.
Dodgers, Orioles. Dodgers, Orioles.
That's what
Dodgers, Orioles?
Yeah,
I
Dodgers,
thought you liked the Orioles.
I do, but the Dodgers and Orioles, I feel like that's what it's gonna come down to.
Dodgers. Royals.
I think you're both wrong.
What's it gonna be?
And I
He's
think
gonna
it's-
say the Cardinals.
I like the
He's
Cardinals.
gonna say the Cardinals. I
The
knew that was
Cardinals are
coming.
making it back.
Cardinals
to the
and
World
Royals.
Series.
If the
Jeremy
Dodgers
Lin predicted.
if the Dodgers lose and it's Cardinals Nats, I have the Nats winning.
It's not gonna be Cardinals Nats.
I'm confused.
The Nats are done.
they're done.
They're gonna be done tonight. It's over. They're not winning that series.
I feel like they're gonna win it.
They're not.
I feel like they are.
They're down 2-1.
So you
That
feel like
means
it's
you have to win
Giants
one game.
You think it's Giants Cardinals?
Giants, Cardinals, NLCS.
I feel like something big is gonna happen. Something's gonna happen.
I mean, honestly, this postseason's been so unpredictable.
exactly.
That you could be right. But Jake Peavy's pitching tomorrow or Thursday. If it gets that far, I don't think it'll get to Game 5. I think they win tonight.
I would like the Nats to win. Bryce Harper, MVP of the World Series.
I mean, they have a great pitching staff, but
they do. Steven
and a
Strasburg,
good
he's just
bullpen. Strasburg is great, but I don't think they're gonna win. I
Is
think
he-
Cardinals, and then I think Cardinals go on to the World Series.
and they win it again.
I think they win it again.
I have a feel Royals, no matter what, they win it again. I mean, win again. They win.
You think the Royals win it all?
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know what our City Islanders is doing again. We're losing them.
I'm chilling, dude.
All right, is that
All
time
right.
for a commercial break?
Is it time for a commercial break?
I think so.
I think we'll go to our last commercial break.
Everything's
And when we get back, we will talk about the greatest sports video game of all time.
okay.
Save your top 5.
Pursuit of Happiness. Kid
And now
Cudi.
have some more Kid Cudi.
Any shouts out for this one, Fitz?
Pursuit of Happiness.
I don't got any shout outs, but I just want to. That's it. I don't know. I'm gonna save my shout out to the end.
Yeah, I'm gonna say my shout outs to them.
Fair enough.
You know what? Let me do one quick shout out to
after you just said he wasn't gonna do
one
anything.
quick shout out to Park Ave.
Park Ave.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Okay.
you.
Park
Justin?
Ave, East Street.
I live on Park Ave. that's
Arthur
why.
Avenue. Got a shout out to 187.
All right.
My mom grew up there.
No more shout outs.
I went to school on 187.
No more
Arthur
shout
Ave.
outs. We're just going to go to commercial.
When I got
He's still talking. He's still talking. It's okay. All right. We'll be back.
Crush a bit, little bit, roll it up, dig, yes, feeling lit, feeling right, 2 a.m. summer night,